India's HAL is preparing to manufacture 12 brand new Sukhoi 30MKI fighter jets at its Nashik facility to strengthen one of the most important air defense fleets in the Indian Air Force. Sukhoi 30s scare Pakistani generals the same way Virat Kohli terrified Pakistani bowlers. India flies nearly 270 Sukhoi 30s, and this is the only fighter jet in the world today able to operate and fire a 2.5-ton supersonic cruise missile like the BrahMos, making it as good as a mini bomber. In fact, the Russian-origin Sukhoi 30s now have 62% Indian content. We might as well just call it an Indian fighter jet. But not just that. Indian Air Force's heavyweight fighter is moving towards its Super Sukhoi transformation, with the indigenous Virupaksha AESA radar at the center of the upgrade. Despite the new Tejas variants, 114 Rafale jets and the AMCA jet, the Sukhoi 30 is likely to remain the backbone of the Indian Air Force for years ahead. So why is the Indian Air Force betting big on this combat-proven warhorse? The scale of India's investment tells a different story. In December 2024, the Ministry of Defence signed a 13,500 crore rupee contract with the HAL for 12 additional Sukhoi 30s. The first aircraft from this batch is expected soon in the 2027-28 financial year. These 12 jets will replace the ones lost in accidents since the Sukhoi 30 was first inducted in Indian Air Force way back in September 2002. The Nashik facility started manufacturing the Sukhoi 30 aircraft in 2004 after technology transfer from Russia, and since then it has manufactured about 220 plus fighter jets under license. The new Virupaksha radar upgrade costs another 11,000 crore rupees. The Sukhoi 30MKI currently relies on the Russian N011M BARS radar, a powerful passive electronically scanned array system that has served the Indian Air Force for years. But now, the Indian defense planners want to upgrade it with the Virupaksha, an indigenous AESA radar being developed by DRDO's Electronics and Radar Development Establishment, or LRDE, as part of the Super Sukhoi program. This indigenization plan aims to collaborate with MSMEs, private sector defense vendors, and research establishments in order to support local manufacturing in India. Apart from the AESA radar, the Super Sukhoi upgrades will include new avionics, radars, flight control systems, and infrared search and track sensors. This larger upgrade is reportedly expected to cost India approximately 60,000 crore rupees. DRDO's AESA radar is at the core of the Super Sukhoi upgrade. It is designed to fit the Sukhoi 30MKI's existing nose, around 950 mm antenna, but it weighs only 300 kilograms compared to the 650 kgs for the Russian BARS radar. Virupaksha operates in the S-band and can detect normal fighter-sized targets at 300 to 400 kilometer range, and even low RCS, stealth-like targets at 150 to 200 kilometer range, which is nearly 1.5 to 1.7 times the range of the Russian BARS radar. This upgrade will enhance Sukhoi 30's first look, first strike capability when coupled with the indigenous Astra Mark II BVR missiles with a range of 200 to 240 kilometers. The radar is a true 4D system measuring range, horizontal angle, vertical angle, and speed all at once, which helps track maneuvering targets even more accurately. In fact, it can track 64 to 100 targets simultaneously and guide weapons against 6 to 8 of them at the same time, acting almost like a mini AWACS in the sky. The Virupaksha supports around 18 modes, including long-range air search, dogfight mode, high-resolution ground mapping, SAR, ISAR imaging, sea search, moving target indication, terrain avoidance, and weather modes. Its tapered slot antenna, GAN technology, and ASAR agility give it strong ECCM or anti-jamming electronic warfare capabilities and low probability of intercept, making it harder for enemies to detect it. To sum it up, Virupaksha turns the Sukhoi 30MKI into a sharper, longer-ranged, and smarter hunter over the air, in the air, over land, and over sea. The Sukhoi 30MKI is powered by thrust-vectoring AL-31FP engines that enable high G maneuvers. It can carry up to 8 tons of weapons across 12 different hardpoints, including a mix of air-to-air or air-to-surface missiles, and has a combat radius of around 1,500 kilometers. The jet carries Indian Astra missiles alongside Russian R-77 and the R-73 air-to-air missiles, as well as homegrown anti-radiation Rudram missiles. The Sukhoi 30MKI fleet led the charge during Operation Sindoor against Pakistan in May 2025. Satellite images confirmed Indian Air Force strikes on well-defended 11 Pakistani airbases without reply, as Sukhoi 30s and BrahMos completely dominated Pakistan's Chinese-origin air defenses. But what do you believe? Is the Sukhoi 30 the reason Indian Air Force is ranked the third most powerful in the world today? Leave a comment, hit the like button and subscribe to Inconnect News.